Hello! Today's video, we're showing our experience at Disneyland for the opening day of their 100th anniversary celebration for the Disney Company. We had some of the 100th anniversary food, we went on many of the rides, we waded through the throngs of crowds, and overall had a pretty good day. We had some thoughts and feelings about some things, and we'll share those too. First, we took a look at the 100th celebration decorations around Main Street and the castle. I really love the purple platinum color scheme they used, and the castle is just gorgeous. We rode around to the castle using one of the little fire engine cars. Such a cute way to get around the park. My video does not do the castle justice. You really should see this in person. We managed to score a semi-early boarding pass for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, so that was the very next thing we did after observing all the new decor around the park. The queue line for this is completely different than the one in Florida, and I kind of love it more. The ride itself has some very subtle differences than the one in Florida, and it's always fun to try and find all of them. After the ride, we made our first food stop. We went to the Red Rose Tavern and purchased their Disney 100 thermo tumbler as our souvenir for this trip. It's double-walled to keep your beverages colder for longer. We also ordered the Garden Harvest Bowl, which is a plant-based option, but it was really good. It consisted of quinoa, roasted mushrooms and cauliflower, arugula, tomato, potato bites, and spicy lime aioli. It was very flavorful and not really spicy. I enjoyed it, and I would definitely order it again. We also ordered the gourmet breakfast sandwich, which comprises an herb blend and creme fraiche sauce, maple butter spread, Munster, and crispy bacon on a toasted English muffin, and served with potato bites also. The sandwich was pretty good too, but I much preferred the bowl over the sandwich. We wandered around for a bit to work off some of the food. We saw Mickey and Minnie doing meet and greets in their 100 finest, and we also saw Chewbacca while we were in Galaxy's Edge. We stopped at Refreshment Corner and had to get the Violet Pretzel, which is their cream cheese pretzel drizzled with vanilla and lavender cream on top. And we also got the sparkling grape drink, which is Sprite with some grape flavor added. This is actually my first time trying their cream cheese pretzel, and I loved it. The sparkling grape drink was actually pretty good too. Granted, it's nothing fancy, but it was light and refreshing, and we enjoyed it a lot. You can see in the corner of our video that Romar also ordered the mac and cheese hot dog. It was very good. Very rich and filling, but very good. We wandered around some more and did some people watching before we hopped onto the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. I love this ride, and it goes right next to the Blue Bayou restaurant, which we had a reservation for shortly after we finished the ride. It was cool to see this from both the ride perspective and the restaurant's perspective. After the ride, we headed to the restaurant for our reservation. Here's a look at the menu, which in itself was kind of cool because it came with a built-in light so you could see in the dim lighting. As we waited on our meals, we enjoyed the ambiance and view of the Pirates ride from the restaurant side. It was fun and different from your average restaurant experience. For our starters, we ordered the corn and poblano fritters, as well as the scallops a la plancha, which included tasso ham cassoulet, crispy corn, pork cracklings, and a romesco sauce. The fritters taste just like a hush puppy from Long John Silver's, but not to be dismissed. They were very good. The scallops were amazingly delicious. They were tender and juicy and mixed well with the greens and romesco sauce. For drinks, I ordered the Louisiana lemonade, and Romar of course got a mint julep. Both of these were non-alcoholic and tasted very good. Both were light and refreshing and great drinks if you're in a park on a hot day. For my entree, I ordered the Monte Cristo and seasonal salad, which is battered and fried ham and Swiss sandwich with a market salad and seasonal preserves. Okay, let's be honest, it's hard to go wrong with anything that's deep fried, but this did not disappoint at all. 10 out of 10. The Monte Cristo and the salad were both very tasty. Romar ordered the Oscar-style ribeye with crab cake, brown butter béarnaise, and asparagus. The ribeye was okay. It was cooked well, and the crab was a nice addition, but it's not the best ribeye we've ever had. It's a good dish for theme park food, definitely though. For dessert, we shared the Disney 100 celebration cake, which has pecan brownie, chocolate truffle mousse, red berries, milk chocolate mousse, glazed with chocolate ganache, and topped with a chocolate candy star. This was a very rich, very decadent, and moist cake. The berries were perfect for cutting through the richness and complemented the chocolate. We really enjoyed the cake, and I would get it again for sure. After all that, we wandered over to Finding Nemo submarine ride. I've never actually ridden this ride in any of its iterations, so this was a fun new experience. It's a cute ride and definitely a good option to get out of the heat during the summer. So after the last ride, we headed out and visited Disney Springs and then went back to our camper. We didn't stay for the brand new fireworks show, and the reason is that people had begun lining up and staking out their spot 2 full hours before the show was set to start. I can't sit still waiting and watching nothing for 2 hours. I just can't do it. We realized that by the time we would be ready to find a spot, little or no spot where we could actually see the show would be available. We hope to catch the show at a later date. We did watch a video of one person's perspective on YouTube, so at least we were able to sort of see it. I suspect the experience is different in person, but my introverted self had had enough for one day. So another time. Anyway, that's it for this video. Stay tuned for our next video where we show our day in California adventure and eat almost all the food for the Lunar New Year Festival. Thanks for watching.